I'm a guy in my mid-20s, and I need to admit something that makes me feel like the biggest creep on the planet. I've developed this unhealthy, one-sided fixation on someone who honestly has no idea how much space they take up in my head, and I need it to stop before it gets worse. There's this coworker of mine. She's insanely talented, like genuinely gifted. She does illustration and design work on the side, and she's the kind of artist people follow online because everything she posts looks magazine-level polished. Meanwhile, I've always struggled with creativity. I've tried drawing, painting, digital art. Nothing sticks, nothing looks right, and I've always felt like I'm the guy who wants to create things but doesn't have the ability. And that's where the problem started. When I first saw her sketchbook, something in me twisted. It wasn't a crush, it wasn't romantic, it was envy, pure envy. She had what I've wanted for years: talent, confidence, direction, a style that people actually admired, and instead of letting it motivate me, it triggered the worst parts of me. I started getting hyper-focused on her, watching how she held her pencil, how she shaded, how fast she worked. I'd linger a little too long when she opened her sketchbook on break. Once, I even caught myself trying to angle my phone like I might sneak a picture, and immediately stopped because I realized how creepy that was. It's like I don't want her. I want to be her. I fantasize about having her skills, her life, her calm confidence, and then afterward I feel gross and guilty, like I'm some jealous wannabe living in the shadow of someone who doesn't even know anything about what I'm going through. This year has been rough. I lost two of my closest friends. One moved away and the other left after a falling out that was basically my fault. My mental health is a mess. I'm unmotivated. My self-esteem is in the gutter, and I've been dealing with trauma stuff I've never really processed. And instead of handling all that, I've latched onto the idea that if I could just be like her, maybe everything else would magically get fixed. But the obsession part scares me. I've never acted on anything extreme, and I won't. I'm not that far gone, but I hate that the thoughts even happen. I hate that I'm jealous to the point of acting weird. I hate that I compare myself to her constantly. I hate that I look at my own work and feel like a cheap knockoff of someone everyone else naturally respects. And the worst part, I'm losing track of who I even am. Am I someone who genuinely wants to grow, or someone who's spiraling so hard that envy has turned into this twisted coping mechanism? I don't know what to do with these feelings. They make me feel pathetic and ashamed, but I know I need to stop before I become someone I don't recognize, someone I'd judge if I saw from the outside. I guess what I'm asking is, how do I break out of this fixation and go back to being a person instead of a walking insecurity?